Flosstube, welcome back. I'm back. It's been 2 weeks. This week has been rather an emotional roller coaster with the kids and Hammy, and Riley's taking it harder than anyone else, I think. I took it quite hard, which I didn't think I would, to be honest. I know I'm quite an emotional person anyway, but I didn't think I'd bonded with Hammy as much as I had. But kind of when I look back at it, when the kids didn't want to get her out, they were busy and Hammy was awake. It was me that got her out and I played with her, and yeah, so I took it quite hard actually. But thank you to everyone who left such lovely messages on last week's mini clip video letting you know I wasn't going to be doing a Flosstube. Your messages were awesome and very much needed, and I am so grateful to all of you guys. She is very well missed, especially by Riley. We did discuss perhaps him having another hamster at some point, and he said quite categorically no, because he didn't want to forget about the original Hammy. So all the cages have been cleaned and put away and whatever, so there won't be another one. And I'm not sure I could cope with another one at the moment, just how hard I took it as well. Anyway, just thank you so much to you guys for all your lovely messages. It was lovely, absolutely lovely, and it cheered me up no end. Anyway, this week's stitching, I've got 2 weeks worth, and I haven't, considering it's 2 weeks worth, I haven't got a massive amount. But when Hammy kind of had a stroke and went really downhill, the next couple of days I really didn't feel like stitching, and the weather was just super hot here in the UK. I mean, it hit 29-30 degrees in some places, and I know to some other people who live in other countries that's quite mild to them, but we're not used to it here in the UK, so it was horrendous. I didn't even have to sit and stitch, and I was just sweating beyond belief. So anyway, I have 6 projects to share with you this week. 2 of those are new starts, and I have some other little things I want to share with you afterwards. So I'm just going to jump straight in and crack on with the stitching, because that's what you're here to see. So the first thing I worked on, that's not the first thing, they're not in any specific order, it's just that's the order they're coming to on the video. I think I told you I bought this one, not in last week's Flosstube obviously because there wasn't one, but the weekends before. Anyway, it was this one. It is a gamer stitch along by Pick Stitch, which is written there. They are on Instagram and Facebook. Now all you had to do to get this chart was make a small donation to the children's charity that they've got listed, and it doesn't matter how small the donation, it could have been £1 or $1 or wherever it is where you live. You get a confirmation email to say thank you for your donation. Send that to Justin, I think his name is. I should have checked, at Pick Stitch, and they send you the whole thing. The sale has finished now. It finished either last week or the week before, but they're still handing it out if you go and make a donation, so it's still available. And it was Pam from Stitching in the Land of Good Enough. I saw it on her Flosstube and Tyler was like, I really like that, so I jumped on it straight away. And then Riley said I like that too, so I've got to stitch it twice. So that's exactly what I'm doing. So let's pull it out. This is stitched on 18 count Aida 2/1. My threads are just... And this is where I'm at. All the black is done in the first letter. I think I did all that the night Hammy took a turn for the worse. And then I think it was like 2-3 days later I started filling this in. But then because I'm stitching it twice, I don't know what anyone else is like when they're stitching the same thing twice. I don't like to completely finish one and then have to completely restart a new one. So right down here is the other one, and the threads are just everywhere. Yeah, so if I didn't say this is 18 count Aida, I think I did, but my memory's shot. I haven't quite finished the 310, but I'm going to finish the 310 on there before I carry on and do the colours. And if I'm honest, it's an amazing stitch. I am in love with it. already. Absolutely in love with it. I'm itching to get it out this afternoon, but I kind of think I need to touch some other projects first. So yeah, lovely, lovely stitch that is. I am enjoying it. The next one, I don't remember stitching on this, but I have wrote it down, so I must have at some point, and it is the Munsters by Tilton Crafts, artwork by Daniel Kordek. And this is one I remember from when I was a kid. It was always on at my mum's house, mum and dad's house, and we used to love it. So how could I not? Anyway, here is a picture of where it was the last time you guys saw it. I think I've got a picture before. If not, I'll take it from the last Flosstube. And here is where I am now. I did 389 stitches. I've been filling in a bit more of this grey to go around his face, I think. It was actually last week I touched it and I don't remember. This is stitched on 25 count, even weave, I believe, in white. And I actually like stitching on this at the moment. Now the fabric's not so hard. Another one I need to get out and work on. Too many projects. Yeah, there's no such thing. Anyway, let's move that out of the way. The next piece I worked on, the zip doesn't want to open, is my Shannon Christine Designs Roses and Lace. This is a tribute piece for my mom. It was 20 years this year since she passed, and I wanted to commemorate it. It was a bit late starting it. I didn't start it like on her anniversary or anything, but I've started it and that's what matters to me anyway. So I'm going to insert a picture of where it was the last time you guys saw it. And yeah, that way. Here it is. Now, this is B5200. And it shows up amazingly on camera. The fabric is 40 count pearl grey, Swigart Newcastle. This was sent to me by an amazing Flosstuber who I am behind watching videos with. Her channel name is Lee Stitch. I will link in the description below as always. And it is fabulous to work on. I think the last time I said anything to you guys, I was struggling because, I don't know, it was just 1/2 on 40 count and my eyes were just having none of it. So I ordered a chest magnifier. You kind of put it around your neck and then it sits on your chest there and you kind of work below it. So I ordered one of those and it's going better. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to show you is, let me do something. Whoops. Things falling everywhere. Now this one, you will be surprised, I haven't touched in months, purely because I ran out of the thread and I just never quite got around to ordering any. So last week when I was ordering, not last week, week before, when I was ordering my magnifier, I put in an order for the thread too. So that's come through. And it is my Linen and Threads Mystery Sampler, which I don't have a picture for. Anyway, I'm going to have to go back and find a picture of where it was the last time you guys saw it. And this is where we're at now. This week I've done all of this motif and this tiny little one here, I think. I believe I did that one as well. But it's still looking good. This is on 20 count 2/1. And because it's not full coverage, it's not so bulky. I like it. And the colour is DMC 115 Garnet variegated thread, and it looks just fabulous. I didn't actually realise how much I missed working on this until I got it out again. It was awesome. So that's that one. Okay. And the next one. This one is Minnie, The Amazing Animal Kingdom by Heaven and Earth Designs, artwork by Amy Stewart. I'm sure I don't need to tell you because it's all written there. But it's not exactly the best picture, but I'll insert a picture now of what it looked like the last time you guys saw it. And here it is now. The past 2 weeks I've only done 1,662, which I'm really behind on because that doesn't even cover 1 week's worth that I'm supposed to cover every week. But I'm going to try and pull it back over the next couple of weeks now that I'm kind of back to my usual self, and yeah, but it's looking good. You can see these books starting to pop out here, and this whale's actually coming to life now. Well, the whole thing's starting to pop now, really. This is 25 count 1/1. I think it's even weave, but it's looking amazing. And I think I looked yesterday, I was 52%, something like that anyway, so I'm over halfway. So I just need to kind of pull it back a little bit more. Anyway, excuse me, hold on. This next one is also a new start, and this is also for Kelly. She kind of texted me and said, did I ever pay you for the threads and fabric for All Cats Go to Heaven? And I said, no, I think we only did one at the time. She said, well, tell me how much it is. I'll send you the money, you order it and crack on. It's like, all right then. So this is it. It is mini All Cats Go to Heaven. She was diamond painting this one. She went through AliExpress and like ordered all the diamonds she needed in the canvas. But for some reason there was a diamond she hadn't ordered, or hadn't ordered enough, and when she ordered some more they were a completely different colour, and she was like, I give up with it now, I'm done, I'd rather have it stitched. So I said okay. So there is that one. And now this one, I've tried 2 new things with this one, and at the moment, because it's only like 3 colours, it's easy. So we'll see how it pans out when I've got more. All right, I cut that one a bit too long. Oh well. Oh, I need to serge the edges. Anyway, oh my goodness, come on. So this one, I have first of all been doing 10 by 10 block. I'm now going to start working my way down here and filling in the others. But I've also parked the threads. Now, I like it, but is that just because it's like only 3 colours at the minute? I don't know. We'll find out as I move on. But doing the 10 by 10 blocks was actually awesome. I enjoyed it, and there's none of the having to go back and find the little stitch that's missing when you've got like 1 stitch of 1 colour in the middle of nowhere. So if I do the 10 by 10 block, it's all filled in. This is also 25 count 1/1 full cross, and I have to say I'm enjoying it at the moment, but we'll see how long that lasts. It's not the stitching I might fall out of love with. It is the parking and doing the 10 by 10 blocks. We'll see how long that lasts. But for now, it's good. I like it, and we'll just keep going. So I think that's all of them. Yeah. So on to what else I've been up to this week. I said a while ago I was waiting for some zips. No, I hadn't ordered any, and I was supposed to have, and I just never got round to it. So when I ordered the threads and the magnifier, I also ordered some zip. I only ordered 2 just because I wanted to try it initially. Anyway, this is the finished product. This was the first one I did, and yes, you may notice the donuts are upside down. I don't even know what was going on when I sewed that together. It was just really weird, and my sewing machine had a fit, and I had to learn how to alter it because the foot, is it pressure? The foot was pushing down too much on the fabric, which was causing the bunch up of the thread at the back. So I had to get the manual out, and it is a really old sewing machine, I'm not kidding. But I got it sorted. I mean, the mess up, there are 2 lines of stitching here. That's because, anyway, it worked out. The back's the right way, but the front is not. But for my first, I'm not even going to complain. This quite nicely fits. This, I have folded the piece of paper just because I was having a fight with it at the time. And then the threads and the piece. And it fits it so nicely. It is amazing. I wish I'd made them sooner. They were so easy to put together. So easy. And then I also bought some Among Us fabric because I know the kids like it. So let me take this out first so you can see the inside, because Ellie's already commandeered it. She says that's mine. So she's had that and she's happy. So if you're not aware of who this actually is, there is a game called Among Us. The kids were obsessed with it at the time. They're the right way, you notice. The second bag did so much better than the first. And then the back, I did iron that. I don't know what happened there. The other mistake I made with the first one. It's full of mistakes, that one, but do you know what? It's okay. It was my first. When I was ironing on the interfacing, I forgot to turn my iron down. So it it wrinkled all the fabric because it kind of shrunk the glue and everything. I managed to kind of flatten it back out again, but I didn't make that mistake on this one. And Ellie has commandeered this one. She already knew what she was going to have in it, which was her Emerald City piece. And just so you can see that it will hold an A4 Polly Pocket. Very snug. And then her threads and fabric. And there you go. So I have had so much fun this week, but I did both of these, I think, yesterday. It was awesome. I liked it. I brought myself, I don't know what you called them. They're called rotary cutters, the things you roll up the fabric to cut it rather than scissors. I bought one of those, and Riley kept saying, can I have a go? And I said, well, obviously not, because it's dangerous and I don't want you to hurt yourself. And then I go and slice my wrist. Not anywhere bad, just like the side on yeah. And I said to Riley, that's exactly why I said you can't touch it, because even I can't be trusted with it. So there are 2 new project bags. I still have some material left, so I am going to order some more zips and crack out a few more bags, because the piece of fabric I bought was actually big enough to do 2. Yeah, I bought 2 pieces of fabric, the lining fabric and this fabric, and there is enough of them to do 2. And then the other thing I bought this week was my magnifier, which, yeah, I won't shine that in the camera, it's a bit bright, which has a light on it, which is amazing. So if I'm working in the evening, I can still work. The only thing I don't like is this little circle here, which gives you like 6 times magnification. Yeah, I can't even see through that. So, but this works out so well. I think this was about £6 from eBay. I don't think I've brought anything off Amazon for a little while. So yeah, this is about £6 off eBay. And for my roses and lace, it works really well. So, whoops. I think that's everything. Just checking. Yeah. Okay, guys, that was one heck of a video. I'm going to go now. I'm going to go and buy some more zips and some more fabric, maybe. I had so much fun. So thank you so much guys for watching and subscribing and liking and you commenting. I love your comments. I always go through them. It does notify me when there's a comment, so I do get there pretty quick unless I'm busy at the time, and then it might just take me an hour or so. But I always reply. I don't get enough to the point where I can't keep up, so it's all good at the moment. But if you're new, thank you so much for popping in. I hope you enjoyed what I had to share and that you'll stick around every week with me and watch my progress. And if you're returning, welcome back. Thank you for watching as always. So, as always, guys, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.